Hello everyone, DNA Zazel here. A bit over a year ago I made a YouTube channel and halfway through editing my first few videos, mostly due to audio recording issues which are the case even in this day considering I decided to use some text-to-speech software for creating this video. I decided that being a YouTuber is not something that I would like to keep doing. But then I got curious. What would be the results of 1 year of consistent daily uploads with zero advertising when it comes to the channel's growth even if the videos had bad content? Thus started a 1-year project with plans to unlist all videos at the end, and here are the results. The TLDR version is that my channel got a total of 1,300 views in total, which is rather bad compared to an average YouTuber. Watch time was a bit over 73 total hours. I even got a total of 8 subscribers, which was way more than I expected, considering I never advertised, never told any colleagues, friends, or family about the channel. Besides that, the big question of who would even watch content like that. I generally got more views during the weekend, meaning Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which makes sense considering most people take the day off on weekend and there is also no school on those days. Now about content. When I first started uploading, I would first insert the game's title and then the title I had in mind about each video. That method is not really that good compared to adding the game's title at the end, because most users only read the first few words in each suggested video, and they are less likely to click on a video that has several parts. That said, the importance of title pales in comparison to the thumbnails, which are considerably more eye-catching. About duration, I found out that YouTube algorithm promotes channels the more watch time other users have on its videos. That gives an edge over short videos, but the main problem is getting people to watch those long videos in their entirety. Then there is the made for kids restriction. While it is more likely to be featured in users who set their age as children, most users including children set their account age to be adults just so they don't have video restrictions. Besides that, videos made for children get comments automatically disabled, which is bad for the algorithm itself. As such, you should never set a made for kids restriction in any of your videos. Now about the types of games you play if you decided to be a Let's Play YouTuber. I personally only played games that I would play either way, but that is not always the best option for attracting views. My Shadow of War videos, for example, did poorly on non-weekends. Craftopia did a bit better, but was pretty much as bad as Shadow of War. Being an early access game, most unfinished games are a hit or miss when it comes to popularity. Next I played Plague Tale. While that game was great, it was inadequate compared to the previous 2 games. Then there are niche games such as Next Day Survival. These kind of games might do better than other games considering they do not have as much competition, but they only attract a tiny amount of users who are interested in them. My channel's first decent choice was Graveyard Keeper. While it is not shown here, despite low quantity of views, they were the first videos which users watched in their entirety. Same for Mist Survival. The Hunter Call of the Wild was a total failure. Despite having a relaxing gameplay, I would presently suggest you stay away from games like that. Next about Forgotten City. While the game was extremely popular at the time, the only problem is that there is too much competition. When everyone is playing a specific game, people are more likely to watch said gameplays in some bigger channels. Amnesia did not do well in my case, which makes sense considering my videos had no commentary, and most users like watching horror gameplays due to YouTuber reactions when there is a jump scare. In my case, people would only watch for a minute in the first part of the videos and then leave. Raft was early access at the time, and its performance was rather average, same for Subnautica and Vampire. It was at that point in time when I decided to change my title structure and immediately noticed improvements in the first 48 hours after uploading. Next in the list was The Lion's Song. That game was surprisingly more popular than my other videos, which surprised me considering I had never heard of the game before it was gifted to me. There is not much to say about my next few gameplays, but then I started playing the game called Amazing Cultivation Simulator, and I hated every part of it. While it performed great, it was way too time-consuming and most of the time I had no idea what I was doing. Then I went back on indie games which performed as expected of past statistics, only difference being a tiny amount of increased views due to having more subscribers than zero. Then I found out then about Among the Sleep, which was a hidden gem, but paled in comparison to SCP Containment Breach. That game had the best performing videos in my channel. Seems it has aged well after all these years, and as a side note, it seems that people like it more when you are messing around compared to actually playing the game. The rest of the videos were a downhill, with some occasional exceptions ending with my last games series having literally 0 views, giving it the title of worst performing series in my channel. In conclusion, after 1 year of daily uploads, here is what I learned. 1. Content is the most important. If you decide to have no commentary in your videos like I did, you are less likely to get very far. 2. The day and time when a video gets uploaded can affect the amount of views. 3. Thumbnails and titles can make worlds of difference when it comes to attracting new users. 4. Following trends might be better if you already have a set audience, but when first starting out, it might be better to start with some games that have less competition. And last but not least, 5. Original ideas. Content that includes thinking outside of the box can make a huge difference. Most people will have already played the game or seen some other YouTuber do a full gameplay the normal way, so only way they would be interested in watching similar content was if you do something that is out of the ordinary. That was all, and thanks for watching.